People think that isolation means you're boring, you ain't got no friends. But in all reality, if people really understood what isolation means, how can you discover who you are? How can you heal from anything when you always around people, places, and things suppressing how you truly feel? Healing comes with ugly days, good days, want to give up days, days when you don't feel enough, days when you feel like everything falling apart, and there's days when you feel like you're on top of the world. But when you sit alone, you're getting to discover and unlearning old behaviors to pick up new patterns. Sitting by yourself is very important. How can you get to know the person that you truly are if you always have to have someone around you? I mean, granted, as humans, we crave for human interactions and human connections, but how about we not whole within ourselves? And so we start looking for validation in others. We start looking for validation in places that we not even meant to be fitting in because we are bigger than that. We start to seek for love in the wrong places. And so we get to encounter narcissists, manipulator, abusers, and people who misuse us. We start to shrink ourselves because we are trying to fit in places that was never meant for us to fit in because we never took the time to sit down by ourselves. I have been around people who say I can't be alone, and that's scary. And I get it. Being alone could be scary because your mind process is always going and going. The lies that the enemy tells you won't, the noise that just keeps going. But when you start looking for the foundation in God, because one is we can't get through anything or go anywhere without God. I don't care what nobody says. When we try to do things on our own, we always fall and stumble. It might look good for a little while, but eventually is gonna fall and there's no fulfillment. You're not even, you still feel empty. So we need God to get to certain places or become a certain person because He created us. But if you're alone, if you're sitting alone and you don't have some type of foundation or some type of, you're not rooted in something, it's easier for you to fall. It's easier for you to believe the lies. But it's important to sit by yourself.